This is just to have a look at the propolis in the hive so you can see what it looks like in the flesh, so to speak. I've actually come up to fill up these things, which are the feeders, but while I'm doing that I thought we may as well at least have a look. So the feeder comes off. The feeder, which had 3 pints put in it a few weeks ago, is empty, so I need to fill that up. And I would imagine that it's stuck down, and it is. You can pull it away, but you heard the crack, and that is the sound of the propolis, which they've put round here, sticking on rather. Around the outside here, you might better see brown stuff there. That's the propolis which they've built, and they've stuck it down. The propolis serves two functions. Firstly, it keeps the inside of the hive very clean, very hygienic. It's antibiotic, antiviral, fungal, and all that sort of stuff. But they also use it to seal the hive up, to make sure it's as sort of airtight as possible. So when they see little gaps like this, they will put propolis down to stick it. So if I put this down here and left it, I'll come back in a couple of weeks' time and find out they've stuck this down as well. So what we'll do is just have a look under the crown board at the top of the frames, and again I would imagine you'll see that the crown board won't come off. It's stuck down, so I need to leave it off with this thing, hive tool, and you might hear the crack as the propolis, there we go, and again that's the propolis seal breaking as I get the crown board off. And again, you have to be careful when you're doing this sort of thing, because if you do it too violently, they'll get very pissed off. So do it nice and gently. They haven't come out. It's quite cool today. I'll just lift it off. And there they are. Hi girls, how's things? I see lots of honey in there, which is good. And can you see this sort of jiggy-jaggy shape design thing all over the top of the frames? That's where the queen excluder has been, the thing with the slots in, and they've built it around there. And also around the outside here, you can see there particularly, there's a great big lump of it there, big lump of it there, and there. They seal everything down with this stuff. I'll put it back on. And what I do is, when I'm doing an inspection, I will take some of the propolis off. Not all of it, because whatever I take off they're going to have to rebuild, remake. Now during the summer, no big deal, but this time of year they've got better things to do than replace the propolis that I'm taking, so I don't. I'll take it off in the sort of springtime and just scrape it off with this thing. A little bit from each hive rather than stripping out all of the hives all in one go. Gives them too much work to do. And then I store the stuff, and then once a year-ish I will use it to make the cream and the tincture. So you can see here, this is comb, this is wax that they've made. And what they will do is, if they find small gaps like under the feeder here, they will put propolis in bigger gaps, and there was something on top of here before. They will fill it up with wax comb. So I'll leave them alone. This is the feeder, and they come up through the hole in there. Put that over the top of the hive. They come up and they help themselves to the syrup. Which is here. And there's a bee in there. Out the way, sweetheart. Come on. Thank you. Great big lump of pollen she's got on her as well. In there. Thank you. And fill it up. There is a bee in here who's decided to go for a swim. So get her out. Fill that up. Put the top on and they hardly know I've been here. Eek goes back on. And the roof goes back on. And that's it for another couple of weeks.